Hello and happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well today. Oh, hey, Chuck. Looks like you're checking in early. I love it. Thanks for joining us today. Um, yeah, I'm excited to be here today. It looks a little dark in here. I apologize. I should have checked my lighting a little bit more, but I am Kylene and I'm with RiseShineSmile.com, and I love helping people use gratitude in their life as their superpower, activating their superpower, knowing that you can always come back to gratitude because there's always things to be grateful for. And when we're in that state of gratitude, we're in a state of abundance, and therefore we have more to be thankful for. And so that's why I'm here every week. We talk about gratitude and how we can use gratitude in our life, but we also talk about different things and tools that we can use to really have a more fulfilling, joyful life with more smiles. So that is why I'm here every week. So it looks like you guys are checking in. I love it. Hey, Jerry. Hope you are doing well, enjoying our nice day here today. Hello, Mom. Good afternoon to you, too. Thanks for joining. It didn't come up as Facebook user today, so that's great. Anyway, yeah, so doing good here. Today, I am incredibly grateful for yoga. I just got done with a training session this morning. On Thursday mornings now, I am doing training to teach at a local studio, and I'm just learning so much. There's so much to learn about yoga and all the different intricacies with it and all the different ways you can teach and the words you can use to share it. And it's just really powerful for me. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity and the ladies that I've met as a result of that. So that's what I'm grateful for today. Feel free to share in the comments what you're grateful for today. I love seeing that. And remember, we have the OSG Volley channel that you can go on and share your gratitude. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I have the banners. Aaron's on the road today, so I don't have my producer. There it is. If you go to osg.lang/volley, that's going to take you to the app, the Volley app, where you can just record what you're grateful for that day, and then you get to watch other people's gratitude. You can read them, whatever you're more comfortable with. You can record just your voice or video or text. It's just a really cool space, and I found it really beneficial because it allows me to be intentional about sharing my gratitude and gets me used to sharing publicly what I am grateful for. It also lifts me up when I can hear other people's gratitude for the day. It's really powerful, and it lifts you up. So if you guys want to join us over there, if you're not already there, please do so. So today, a little bit different of a topic. It's still kind of the same. It goes in line with what we always talk about. But I wanted to talk about aha moments. And I know we all have had them in our life. Some people call them light bulb moments. That moment where something just clicks, right? And you connect two things together and you make a meaning from it. And I want to talk about the power of those and how we can continue to have more of those moments, right? Because they all happen to us. If anyone has a good aha moment, please feel free to share it in the comments. They don't always have to be super big. It can just be that aha moment. Let's say you're making something, and you found that if you do this step before this step, it all comes together great. And that could be considered that light bulb moment, that aha moment. Or maybe you're setting a concept, whatever it might be, and you just can't wrap your head around it. But then someone says it to you in a different way, and then you have that light bulb moment. Sometimes you need to hear concepts from different people to really, truly grasp what that's really talking about, but how to make it meaningful for you. And I think what I want today to be about, what I want this Thankful Thursday to be about, is about knowing that it's all about you and your story, your connection that you make with your aha moment. It is not something, someone can't give you an aha moment, but it's how you interpret those things happening in your life. And so for me, aha moments, I guess the easiest way to say it is when your brain connects two different concepts and puts them together, And it's this realization that that is the direction that you need to go, or that maybe this is the realization that this is not the direction you need to go. Still a positive experience, right? Because you're bringing that awareness, that knowledge to yourself. Personally, I was just thinking about some recent aha moments that I've had, and just in December, I was able to do a live teaching a live yoga class, and I was very nervous. Not that I hadn't been teaching yoga, but in a live setting in a different environment. I was at my chiropractor's office, so I knew he had a ton of knowledge about the body and how it works and moves and all that good stuff. So I was just a little intimidated and I wasn't kind of nervous. I was nervous because I wanted to show up and give everyone that came the best class, the best experience, so they could walk away feeling fulfilled and calm and strong and all those good things that come with yoga. But while I was doing it, and when we got towards the end, I had my aha moment. I realized that I can do this, and this felt right. It's been a while since I've been doing stuff that I really felt that true connection. Like, okay, this is what I need to do more of. And for me, that was my aha moment. I remember the music. I was hearing the music, and I was just looking around the room at the people doing yoga, and I was like, this is awesome, and I'm really fortunate and grateful that I am in this position, and I have the awareness to allow myself to have this moment that I'm on the right course, right? But sometimes you have that, maybe I could have had the opposite experience, like, this is not for me. I'm going to only do online teaching, and that's where I'm happiest. Fortunately for me, I like doing both. So it was a good experience. And but the part about aha moments is you have to be open to receiving them. And that is the key thing. The universe, people, feedback, whatever you want to call it, is giving you stuff all the time. You are constantly receiving and perceiving things. But if you are not open to receiving, genuinely receiving what it is, what experience you're having, if you're not open to that, then you're going to miss those aha moments. And those aha moments are so powerful in your life when you think about the trajectory it takes you. Like I said, you could be on course or off course, and that's okay. But paying attention to how you're feeling, that awareness you're learning and connections that you're making. I watched a TED Talk about this, and for me, I almost had an aha moment watching it. The lady, I should have wrote down her name, but I didn't. She was talking about aha moments when it comes from, I'm reading right now, as a result of doing nothing. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. But then the more she started talking about it, it's when we learn to quiet our mind, right? We all know we have our subconscious brain. We have all sorts of activity happening when we're not even awake. If anything, our brain is even more active when we're sleeping and we're not aware. So I was thinking, well, that just brings back meditation and why it's so powerful for us. It gives us that moment to quiet our mind and to listen to what our subconscious is trying to tell us. And you have to be open to that. And that is when you get those aha moments. And I was thinking about that. I think some of you guys were there on Erin's Small Business Saturday when I shared the story about the little girl that was drowning at the pool when I was young, and I went and grabbed her, gave her to her father, and I got scolded by this little girl's dad, and the meanings that I took from that. But it wasn't until I allowed myself to go back there, and I did that through the meditation. I quieted my mind. I allowed my subconscious just to explore what was happening in the background and bring it up to surface. So that is an example of the power that can happen when you just choose to just quiet your mind, sit in your thoughts, sit in stillness for a little bit, and then allow those connections to come to play and allow them to guide you. I truly believe, and you don't have to believe me on this if you don't want to, but I truly believe that we have all this information in us, and then it just has to be activated by us bringing that awareness. So we have these two things already in our brain and our body, but it's not until we have that moment where we connect the two that that real power, that magic happens. And I think we get there faster when we do. We learn to quiet our mind through meditation, however that looks like for you. Maybe for you, a form of meditation, it's not sitting quietly on a yoga mat or a chair. Maybe it's going for a walk and you just, you disconnect from your phone and you're just one with nature on this walk, or just sitting in nature, however it looks like for you. But I think allowing yourself that space to just be still, be quiet. And I don't think I ever really realized the power of quieting our mind, the power of meditation and all its uses. I knew it was good to take stress off of us, right? Just to take a moment to take a deep breath and come back to ourselves. But I don't think I connected it ever until I thought about the aha moments and watched that TED Talk. So I guess you could say I had an aha moment doing a little research to talk about this. And I was really excited to share that with you guys, because those new connections that are made are so powerful. And then we can continue to grow, and then we make more new connections in our brain, and then we continue to move forward in our life instead of waking up every day is the same. And we get the same experiences, we have the same outlook, we have all the same, instead of growing and making these new connections and finding more ways to find joy in your life, finding new ways, new beginnings. Beginnings can be scary, right? Something new, that change that happens, that can be really scary. But what if it's also really powerful? And that's what keeps our life interesting and joyful, and allow us to grow and become an even more happier, fulfilled person, instead of every day being the same and getting stuck in that rut, that consistency, that you know that there's more, but you're not doing more. So this is, I think, allowing yourself, coming back to the power of meditation and quieting your mind and making that time for yourself as a priority, so you can have more of these breakthrough moments. Because I want you guys all to have the best life, allow yourself to share your true gifts with the world. And again, the universe and the world out there, it's providing feedback to us all the time. It's positive feedback, it's negative feedback, it's what our gut is telling us, it's all of these things, how our body responds to certain events, whatever it might be. That's all feedback for us to use and learn. So if we allow ourselves to sit in that for a little bit and explore it, we're not sure what's going to come up. I was thinking back also to another aha moment I've had in the last few years, and it was when Aaron and I went to the One Day to Greatness with Jack Canfield. We knew about Jack Canfield. We watched The Secret and all of that good stuff, so we had an idea of what we were going to see and learn about a little bit. But going through that process in that live workshop was so powerful. And for me, watching Aaron learn about this, and just, it was like it was meant for him to share, and for him and I now to have this language that we can share together and communicate together and kind of be in that same place. That was a changing point in my life. And that was that aha moment, that all these different things that we hear about from all the different gurus out there, from religion, whatever it might be you believe in, it all kind of has that same core as the success principles. It's just how it's kind of packaged together. And so the way the success principles were packaged together just gave me that feeling inside that, okay, this all makes sense. This is what we're meant to do. This is what we're meant to share. And it was really powerful. So I hope I don't have a full long Thankful Thursday today, because I can't create aha moments for you, but if you can have an open mind, if you can have an open heart, and just be open to receiving what it is that the world is giving you, and just sit with that for a moment and see what comes about. It's really powerful, the new connections that you can make. And um, those of you that have gone through the Unlocking Your Potential with me understand that it's a guided meditation, and it allows you to explore your subconscious a little bit and bring up old experiences that you had in your life where you had that negative feeling or that feeling of stuckness, and it allows you to explore it in a new way and kind of rewrite that story and releasing it. But you get that aha moment when you go through that process because you're making a new connection. You're now taking that experience and not letting it be this negative limiting beliefs for you, but it's connecting the dots, looking at the positives of what that experience brought you and how it created the wonderful person that you are, and finding those positives from it, rewriting that, making the new connection, and then continuing to grow from there. So that's a little bit about aha moments and using feedback. And the one thing about feedback I wanted to share is evaluate your feedback. Not all feedback is needed, right? Not all feedback is from a person that maybe you should put all your, really listen to. Evaluate, where is this feedback coming from? Do I really need to take the time and sit with this and learn from this? Or is this just something that I can say thank you and move on? So that's always I empower you to take that time to evaluate your feedback too. And then just find some form of meditation. Maybe you sit outside in the sun and just be quiet for a little bit and just realize the power that can come from it. I'm not saying every time you do this, you're going to have this big aha moment and it's going to be fantastic, but it's going to allow you to be more open to it. It's going to open your heart to it. It's going to open your mind to it. And it doesn't cost you anything to do. Again, same with gratitude. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to go, I don't know. It's something that you're able to do. We all are able to look at the things that we have in our life and appreciate them. It's just words, right? It's thoughts in our head. It's really, truly enjoying what you have instead of focusing on what you don't. And same with this concept of quieting your mind, doing nothing for a little bit to allow your subconscious just to explore in the background and see what comes up. It just takes a little bit of time on your part, and it doesn't even have to be a lot of time. It could just be a couple minutes, and you're just sitting out there, just giving yourself a chance to catch your breath, calm your body down, and just allow yourself to be and know that you are on the right path that you're supposed to be on. And you're going to continue to receive this feedback, and your feedback's your guidance as you navigate life and find ways that you can truly feel fulfilled. So that is a little bit about what I wanted to share about aha moments here. I was going to share a video, but Aaron is out and I did not have it set up. So I apologize for that, but I'll share a link to it. It's one by Oprah. She talks about aha moments and how it comes about. But I'll share it in the comments when I'm done. Looks like Kathy wrote, it's a feeling of euphoria when you have that aha moment. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's like it was there all along, but your awareness finally brought it to your conscious brain, right? Allowing yourself to be calm, to allow it to come up. And it is euphoric. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Mom. Hello, great info. Drowning out the negative. I have so much to be grateful for. Yes, thank you for sharing that. It is. We are going to experience negative emotions sometimes. That's who we are. The world is not all exciting, happy, positive all the time, but we get to choose how long we allow that to stay in our body. And by focusing on positives, drowning out those negatives, hopefully that negative feelings and thoughts just kind of go lower, and you have more of the higher vibration of positive thoughts and gratitude for things that you have in your life. And even difficulties, even challenges in your life can be viewed as positive because it's a learning experience. It's allowed you to dig deeper, right? It's showing your grit to move forward, to work hard, to get through that moment. And then when you get to wherever it is that you're going and you have those positive, you appreciate it so much because you realize how hard you had to work to earn it. And I'm not saying life has to be all hard. It just allows us to appreciate things at a deeper level, I think, when you realize and enjoy the journey, the process that it takes to get there. So yeah, thank you guys for sharing that. I appreciate it. So I hope I didn't write your call to achievement, but your call to achievement is just to give yourself a couple minutes every day, whether it's sitting on a yoga mat. You can join me for class. I can share the link for that, but sitting in your chair, sitting outside, even sitting in your car sometimes. I know for me, when the sun is coming in on the car and I'm just sitting there, it's the most relaxation for me. I love the warm sun, but I'm protected by all the other elements because I'm in a car, and so the wind's not blowing, it's not raining, whatever it might be, I am protected. And sometimes that's a nice place for you to do it. Maybe that's your only quiet place that you get. But give yourself the opportunity to do nothing for a little bit and just begin to become aware of what's happening. What is your subconscious bringing up? What is it that you can learn, explore, and just keep doing that. So I encourage you every day. So your call to achievement is at least 2 minutes every day to just quiet your mind, do nothing for a little bit, get it yourself in that meditative state, if you will. And then if you want to go through the guided meditation and go through the unlocking your potential, please reach out to me. I have it set up now on Volley. We've evolved it, and Erin and I are pretty excited about it since scheduling time, a time where everyone could go. We try to offer it at different times of the day, but as you know, it's hard to have one time that works for everyone. So we've evolved it into Volley. So it's more of a personal, it's not a group experience anymore, but you will get more time with me as you go through the process, and I'm pretty excited about it. So please reach out to me if you want to try the guided meditation with unlocking your potential, and see what comes up, and see potentially what limiting beliefs, what's going on in the background that's preventing you from having your aha moment, right? And so we can start listening to what our body's trying to tell us. So that is what I will leave you guys with today. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing, and I'm excited to keep sharing with you guys. If there's topics you want to talk about, let me know. If you want to join me on here, again, let me know too. But really, I just want you guys to have a fulfilled life, full of gratitude and appreciation for the amazing things that you do have, as well as how amazing you are, appreciating yourself too. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye.